delighted to welcome half of Toyz to Totally Wired.
Hello.
Thank you.
How you doing, guys?
Very good, very good. How are you?
Yeah, good, thank you. You just performed a session for us. Really nice 2 tracks, your 2 first singles.
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, really stripped back. Talk to us about how you went about stripping them back.
Well, it was chaos at first. I think we did a few sessions and tried some stuff. Like we tried having the drum machine just play on like a sequencer, so it just like rolled along, but it didn't feel very connected. And plus, I was programming the drums, and I'm not the drummer, so I think I probably missed the idea. But then we just decided to get in a room and just figure it out in that way, and get Malta on drums, playing it with his fingers, his slender fingers.
It's always nice when people reconfigure things for the sessions, because I can appreciate that was a bit of a challenge, but it came across really nicely, sounded great. Thanks very much for that.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah, they're really great tunes as well, I think. Obviously they're going to come across really well anyway, because they're like really quality tunes, but I don't know, that did give them a real, I don't know, normally they're quite 60s, 70s, and that sort of, I don't know, moved it up to the 80s a bit, I thought. I know you said Talking Heads vibe, and I was getting that too. Yeah,
just the birth of technology and the lack of equipment or like live setup, I guess. I don't know. Doing what you can as well, I guess. It was like the DIY mentality probably came in the 80s, and that's where it kind of comes from, maybe. Or I'm just talking rubbish. David wants to say something.
No.
I've never actually had a chance to see you live, so how much did that differ?
Quite a bit, obviously. I mean, we try not to stay, too attached to the way the songs work when we play them in the studio. So we kind of changed quite a lot.
Have you guys had much chance to play live? Because you formed fairly recently, right? And you've been together through the pandemic, so I guess there've not been that many opportunities.
Yeah, we've done all the usual venues in Brighton. We're branching out a bit now.
Cool.
We've got a date at Paper Dress in Hackney.
That's the vintage clothes shop, isn't it? It's a really nice space to play in.
Yeah, it looks interesting. It'd be an interesting room to play in. I think it's quite echoey, so it should.
Yeah, we've got another
there's
single
loads of
as
clothes
well.
everywhere, so it should down the sound a little bit.
Maybe it's a hidden gem, just playing at vintage shops over.
I played at the old Paper Dress Vintage, but I haven't played since they moved into a bigger room. But it was a very cool vibe, and I reckon you guys would go.
Yeah, it looks great. Looks great.
Is that a headline set?
No, support.
Who's supporting?
Stone Brim and some dirty English band or something.
That's not what they're called either.
But yeah, at the moment we're still looking for, we're still looking for like a booking agent. At the moment I book all the gigs and do all the emails and stuff, and really I don't want to be doing that for much longer.
It's a loveless task.
Yeah, we've got a lot of work to do with new music as well. Like we need to develop like more, it was quite hard as well over the pandemic, so
how did you guys get together?
Shall I talk about it? It was a grueling process. No, it wasn't. I think we'd all seen each other around in that kind of sense, because we all went to BIM at various stages in different years, and
I knew Ollie. I met David. I was in like a different band, and then it wasn't very good, and then I met David, and we just started like doing little demos in his bedroom.
Yeah, David's a great home producer, which I think kind of launched the idea, because he would show us music that you would
It's true, it was already kind of formed, I guess, by the time you heard it.
So you had the sound already in place?
Yeah,
before the songs,
right? It was a lot easier to recruit people when you've got a kind of idea of the product that you trying to put forth.
What was that idea? What sort of genre or aesthetic?
I'm not sure we were too set on genre or anything. I think we just, I think we're still not set on genre as well. I think we're just making music that we like, inspired by whatever we like at the moment.
Yeah, and whatever
so I guess we
feel as well at the time, lyrically or.
I mean, it does sound really cohesive. Like there is something that's holding it all together, and there's a continuity through the tracks that we've heard. So it's working, whatever you're doing.
Yeah,
thanks.
We can definitely do more, though. I think I don't know, to some extent, like there's a lot more.
I think it's
we haven't rehearsed as much as I would like as well, and we still sound pretty good live, but I think we could sound a lot better.
I think he's talking to us, not you guys there.
Well, there's always room to improve, isn't there? That's part of the joy of it.
This is true.
Well, thank you so much for coming down.
Thanks
good
for
luck.
having us.
Thank you.
Good luck with everything. Good luck with the London shows. Thank you, Toyz.
Thank you very much.